Okay, I'm on a roll today, so I'm kind of throwing out a bunch of different vocal breakdowns because I really want to help the students who are currently in my online group course. And because we can't do one-on-one stuff, I figured I'd kind of put together some tips and tricks that will help you behind the scenes while you're working on these songs, whether it is for you, Kirsten particularly, you're working on Rolling in the Deep, but anyone else, I know that's such a hugely popular song for people to work on and work on singing. So I just wanted to kind of share a very quick vocal breakdown of it. Now we can't go along with the audio because I get in trouble copyright there. But I can kind of give you the vocal tips and the vocal foundation of how to make this song really successful. So, a lot of these big numbers, and I was just looking at Last by Etta James, we get intimidated by the reputation of the song. So don't hold yourself back by being nervous and intimidated, like, it's such a big song, I'm really scared, and like, big notes and all this kind of stuff. That's when things get tense, and that's when it gets hard to actually hit the notes. So, I want you to stay really, really relaxed. Do not be intimidated by the song. Remember, Adele's sound is because she sounded like Adele and didn't try to do weird stuff with her voice. Yes, okay, she has had the vocal health issues, but that's all been resolved. She's worked really hard, and she's continued to be able to sound like her and have her own feel, style, and sound. So when you are singing, do not try to sound exactly like her, because that's where you'll run into issues, both kind of vocal health wise, and you're not going to get the most strength out of your voice. You're not going to get as much range. You want to remain genuine to your sound, and that's when your voice is going to achieve the most. You're going to be able to do so much more with your voice that way. So starting off, okay, let me just pull it up here. Rolling in the deep. Just want to kind of look at what note we're looking at here to start with. Of course, we're probably going to have an ad here. La la la, advertising. Just turn that down. So yeah, when we start, you want to be very speechy, very genuine, very neutral. So there's a fire. I'm not sure if that's the right note. Let's find out right here. Probably not. Be a miracle if it is. Pretty darn close. So there's a fire starting in my heart. And so the reason she has those beautiful flips, reach and all of that movement, is because she starts in such a genuine, neutral position, so that she has room to flip into those. So if you're already there's a fire, you have nowhere to go. If you're using your head voice down here, you have nowhere to flip into those beautiful flips. So think really speechy when you start this song, just your real natural sound. You can hear when she's singing, and you can hear when she's speaking. The two voices match up. Adele is Adele, whether she's speaking or she's singing. You don't want to be suddenly like, oh, I sound like this when I'm singing. You want to sound like you. And that's what's going to give you movement. So think real speechy, neutral. There's a fire. So then the pre-chorus. So we've got the verse. The scars of you. This is so important that you have your breath under control and your brain under control, because this is the point where your brain is going to start to go, here it comes, let's get nervous, let's get anxious, let's mess with your breathing. And then by the time it comes to the big chorus, you're out of breath, you're nervous, you're terrified, you're tense, and you're exhausted. So it's kind of relentless, the run up the so there's really not a lot of time to breathe. So what I recommend is kind of like a dance routine. Map out your steps, know where you are going in a very calm, very gentle way. Block off your breathing so that you're breathing at the same time every time you sing this. You're getting a full tank of gas at every opportunity. You're never at a point where you're just like, and you just have to gasp for air every time. If you have, like for the beginning of the song where it's dun, 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 take that time to be breathing in, 2, 3, 4. There's a, so you're not like, really give yourself time every time that you have that opportunity. Fill your tank and then just top up along the way. Okay. So we've got that moment where it's building. So not only in the music is it building tension, so that's going to mess with your head a little bit. You're going to get kind of tense getting ready for that. So don't let that happen. Just know that the music is written that way. There's suspense, there's build, there's tension coming up to that. So just stay calm, have your breath ready, be in control of your voice and what you're doing. So then, I think she goes up to the B there. I just want to check, and hopefully we won't get copy. Yeah, so she goes up to B. I think my keyboard's a little bit out of whack right now, but I feel like it, she goes up to around the B. Could have had it all. Make sure you're really relaxed here, not, oh, you don't want to tense. You want to stay really relaxed. Ideally, if you can, if it's comfortable, if your range can handle it, you want to stay really nice and connected with a really nice full sound. If you need to move to more of a nasal pharyngeal placement, that's fine. Everybody's voice is different. Everybody's range is different. And this is a YouTube video. I do not know what I'm working with here with you. So just the key is, does it feel good? Does it sound good? You're good. If it sounds good but feels bad and painful and terrible, but you're like, oh, I gave it my all and I hit that note, this is bad news, okay? If it sounds great but it feels like all heck is breaking loose in your throat and your lungs and everything, it's bad. We need to revisit and get it right. But if it feels good and it sounds a little bit wonky, you can work with that, okay? If it's feeling good, you just take a step back off the power, take a step back off the volume, make sure your pitch is good. Take your time and work. Your voice is a muscle. You're working a ton of muscles in here, tiny, teeny muscles, and it's just the same as strength training. You've just got to work it and get it ready to do what you're asking it to do. So, ideally, could have had it all rolling, and then again, that's that natural rolling in the deep, like movement, flexibility. Do not push. So when you hurt yourself, so thinking movement, flexibility, don't force anything, stay relaxed. But another really big point about this song is it's like dun, 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 dun. There's so much tension building. So as a singer, if you're feeling that music, you're feeling that tension and you just want to release. Do not lock stuff in, open mouth, tons of space. If you look at the video, I'm just looking at it now. She's just such a great vocalist. Loads of space in her jaw. She never holds anything back. Gives it, so instead of singing up high and thin, take this triangle, flip it forward and open. So you don't want to do that. You're full open and forward. Okay, so a few little tips there that should really help you. Look at me, I'm getting all like frantic about it too. Email me any questions, info@rockitvocalstudios.com. No, that's a complete lie. info@rockitcalgary.com. That's ROCKIT, Calgary, CAL. Wow, it's been a long day. CALGARY.com. Rockit Vocal Studios on all social. But yeah, post questions or anything down below in the comments too, because I'd really love to help you. This is such a popular song and it's a lot of people get really stuck on it. So release, relax, don't force, don't push. If it feels good, sounds a bit wonky, keep working on it. If it feels bad but sounds good, back to the drawing board. You need to reassess a bunch of stuff. So any questions, I'd love to help you. And hopefully, Kirsten, this helps you too. Have a great day and good luck with your singing.